Hi, 𝐇𝐎𝐁𝐎 from Home Adventure.
This is Dan from 𝐕𝐃𝐍𝐃𝐍 Awake.
Let you start first.
Okay.
Let we start to introduce ourselves because maybe new subscriber they don't know about us or new viewer don't know about us. So
Yes.
tell them about you.
So I left the US in 2007 and I'm traveling the world looking for the best places to retire cheap in paradise. I have over 80 retired cheap reports on my webpage, Vagabond Buddha. And in 2016, I met a girl named 𝐁𝐎.
It's me, it's me.
And she's been traveling with me since then.
Yes.
Oh, actually a year later, she started traveling with me. She had a job and a life, and so it took her a year to
Yes.
unwind.
Yeah, and also I need to see this guy. You know, they call probations. You know.
Probation period.
Yeah. You cannot like be with the guy just like this. Crazy, you know.
Yeah.
I'm very practical.
Yeah.
So I'm 𝐁𝐎. I'm starting to travel with them on 2017. Before that, I was a model in Malaysia, and I'm doing some YouTube video in my YouTube channel. It's all about foods and traveling. Something we find is funny and cheap. It's always cheap in our channel.
Yeah. Cheap or a good bargain, as 𝐁𝐎 likes to say.
Yeah, cheap and good bargain. And we've been together for 5 years. So we'd like to share you about our small thing, our interest.
Yeah. So the bit that we're trying to do here is our YouTube relationships better online or in person. And you all know, like, if you go out to dinner with friends or whatever, if you're a couple and they're not like old friends but they're more new friends, they don't really know about all your dirty laundry yet. And so you're more pleasant, you smile more, and you don't fight and that kind of thing. So that's what a YouTube relationship is.
So we want to tell you about that when it's off camera, how we are. One thing, let me start first. Start with me is Dan is always like to do things last minute. I got heart attack with that. I cannot do things last minute. I have anxious, you know, about last minute thing.
Yeah,
so
anxious.
So he even want to go to the airport with the last minute. I like no. We have to go there 3 hours before pandemic. And then he said 2 hours is enough. I said, no, 3 hours. I cannot take the risk.
Yeah. Yeah, so because I'm more of a last minute person, I often go places without a lot of research. I even do research when I get there. I'll go discover it and discover buildings and things I think are interesting. I'll read about them. And 𝐁𝐎 likes to read about places before she even goes, make plans, figure out. And so we're quite different in that way. And so she gets anxious about it.
Yeah.
We had one trip, we went to Colombia, and I had heard that you could just jump some boat or whatever in this certain area. So I was like, let's just go over there. And she's like, all right, let's go.
It's my bad. I just start traveling, so I didn't do any research.
Yeah.
Everything is done by then, and then that time still have work, you know.
Yeah.
I just do my other thing, you know. Like talking to my family.
Instagram, you were mostly doing Instagram.
Yeah, that time I was doing Instagram. So yeah, and now we are in the.
By the way, you have like thousands of viewers on Instagram, don't you? Like 7,000, 8,000?
I think almost there, but I'm not really doing Instagram anymore. I will be more focused on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah. So continue about the story.
Yeah, so we ended up getting this small boat to go a pretty far distance. And of course I didn't know it was that far.
Yeah.
And when we got there, the guy is saying we misunderstood the amount we owed him, but I think he was a con artist. And there was a bigger, nicer boat where tourists ride on, which wasn't that much more.
No.
It was less than he was trying to charge us, maybe less than half.
It's less than less.
But well worth it. And so he was angry at us and didn't want to take us to shore.
Yeah.
And
we were in the end. I don't know how to swim. It's like.
And we had our cameras with us and stuff, so we couldn't exactly jump in the water and go.
Yeah.
So we ended up just negotiating with them like a mid-range price or something.
Yeah. I was negotiations with the people. I was angry, and I was scared, but I also angry. So he agreed with that. So we just say, you send me to the shore, I will give you the money. If not, we don't have money.
Yeah.
Choose. And then, yeah, we go to the shore.
Yeah, he took us to the shore finally. We didn't pay him what he was saying because it was a ridiculous amount. I don't remember how much, but after that, 𝐁𝐎 started getting involved in research and doing stuff in advance.
So how
I
you
think
feel?
just trying to save her own life, really.
Do you like that?
Do I like you doing research?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you ask me for information so early that I don't know anything yet, and so it's kind of pointless to ask me. And
yeah,
so,
because I like to book the place like 1 month in advance. I say, where you want to go? Tell me first. I need to check that.
yeah, so she want like a list of cities we're gonna hit, and I'm like, I'm still writing reports about the last country we're in. I can't stop what I'm doing and research a month in advance. So.
Yeah. Okay. So the second one is a toilet paper. A toilet paper, for me, the toilet paper have to be in front, you know, you take from in front, but then toilet paper is from the back. So I always change it.
So 𝐁𝐎's never had a cat. She's in her family.
Yeah.
And I'm from a cat family, and if you put the toilet paper outside, the cat goes "Whoop, whoop, whoop," and unwinds it all on the floor. And so that doesn't happen too often before you realize maybe you should flip the toilet paper in. So.
Yeah.
And toothpaste too, right?
Yeah, toothpaste also.
Yeah.
But this is a very common, you know, thing. It's all the men doing like this. And I just, maybe I'm OCD or I'm very organized, so I like my toothpaste in a, you know, in a good shape. It's all my problem. It's just like this, you know. But one thing then is good. They put the toilet seat down.
Yeah, my sister saw me that.
Yeah,
I have
you
3 sisters and no brother, so
So
I put the toilet seat down.
put the toilet seat.
Oh, yeah. 𝐁𝐎 she's a born leader. She's the oldest daughter and the oldest person in her family. And she's really a type A, take charge kind of person. So she likes to lead. But she's not big on maps. She doesn't know how to read a map or doesn't like to. And so she'll have to turn back to me and say, do I go left or straight or right? It's like,
because I have long legs, so I walk faster, that's all.
yeah.
So I like to walk faster.
And I don't run the view from the back, so it's not really a problem for me.
So I always like go, when I in the T junction or, you know, and then I will turn back like, which way? And then just keep walking.
Yeah, so a lot of the film you see is me filming her from the back because she's very fast and she's very determined. It's funny, sometimes she'll like cross the street when I wanted her to go right, and she'll get halfway through the street and look back and insist that we're supposed to go straight, and I'll just say, okay, let's go straight. So we'll go straight for a few blocks, and then it's like, where are we going? Oh, we were supposed to turn right if we went. But remember when I said turn right? Yeah, that's where we turn right. But you know, it's not the end of the world. We just see a different street than we thought. So.
Yeah, and we have a big fry and a small fry also, but it's always a very minor thing because you know why? I'm always hungry. When I'm hungry, my face not really looking good.
Yeah.
I need to eat.
Yeah, 𝐁𝐎 doesn't eat a lot of food at each sitting, but she eats all day long. Like it's like every 2 hours you have to eat.
Yeah.
Right? And whereas me, I can literally eat 1 meal a day, and I don't really get hungry. So we're kind of built different that way. So I won't even be thinking about food, and it'll have been 2 hours since she last ate, and she's about ready to go crazy. So really, I should set my alarm to just go off every 2 hours, so I know to get you in front of a feeding trough every 2 hours.
So sometimes you will see in the camera why I don't smell. It's just, you know why? I'm hungry.
Yeah, so we've learned some tricks along the way. We bring food with all the time, so she has something to eat.
Even like this trip right now, we're in Sunblast. Forget to say we are in Sunblast. I have bring the bread with the peanut jam,
butter,
and then finger, the potato chips, and then 2 big bottles. Actually, it's not enough. It have to be 3 big bottles. One bottle is 1 big bottle is 6 liters. It's about like 1.5 gallons, you know.
Yeah.
But it's not enough. Now it's almost finished. We are only in second day. You see, that is a problem. Because I drink a lot of water. That's why.
Yeah. All those people that say, oh, you have to drink 8 glasses of water a day, and people are like, oh, I can only drink 1 or 2. She drinks like 2 or 3 liters of water a day.
Yeah, it's not including coffee and tea and juice yet.
That's just water.
Kind of a weird person.
It's a lot of water. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
I mean, some professional athletes drink that much water during a game,
Mm-hmm.
but you do it every day.
Yeah, so that is a thing of us, like off camera, you know. Anything else that's us off camera.
What else do we have?
Yeah, so let's make a conclusion, huh?
Okay.
So there is our small thing that is off camera. So what do you think that, am I good if better in a person or it's better in the camera or the YouTube channel? I think we got the answer. Keep laughing.
What about me? Which am I better?
I think we both are good. It's better in front of the camera.
we often joke about it, like when one of us is mad at the other one, we'll say, I'm going to turn the camera on. So you have to smile and
Yes.
so you have to like me. But yeah, I would say YouTube's relationships are like going out to dinner with friends that you're just getting acquainted with.
Yeah.
They don't really know everything about you.
So actually, it's not every YouTube. You know, in the YouTube, no one will show you and they fight or anything. They just always share the good stuff.
Well, some people do. I mean,
well, yeah, that's the thing, and we are off to the lunch now.
Yeah.
And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give us a like, comment, and subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.